in order for you to be redeemed, you had to be caught up and lost and bought somewhere else. You had to be owned by someone or something. So if I find out I'm redeemed, okay, when I look back and say, okay, well, what really had me? What was I the slave to? And I look, and you have to be real honest with yourself to come to the conclusion that I came to. And I look back and I said, wow, I see what had me, and I was a clown. And even as being a clown, God used in the Bible refers to being a clown as being foolish. And I said, wow, I really spent my life, half my life, foolishly. I really spent my life walking around as that of a clown. And the other thing that had me was the spirit of a player. So you mean to tell me I was a clown and a player all my life? And that was my when you look back at your record, if you had a natural rap sheet, it'll say this and that, and then my rap sheet just said you was a clown and you was a player. That kept you, and you place your life in danger, and you place your family's life in danger. You made decisions where if I'm gonna get this thing, I can't probably be the father that I should be, because I gotta make a decision what I'm gonna do with these next $10. Am I gonna go buy this sack, or am I gonna go buy if I'm just gonna give the whole 10 to my child? Am I gonna be a good father, or am I gonna be a counter, or I'm just, or am I gonna be a clown, or am I gonna be a player? I had decisions to make, and I didn't always decide on being the father. I'm gonna help somebody out, and I'm talking about me. And I made decisions of that of a clown for so long, and I looked up the definition of clown, and it read, the clown is recognized by his rainbow wig, his great big old shoes. And I looked and I said, man, you know what? That's another thing some people have a fear of, and even some kids. And I've even found out some adults, some grown men. I saw that some athletes, some well-renowned athletes, if a clown walk in the room, they leave him. Clowns, and I said, that's because you think, even when I was a clown, I think if I'm walking up to somebody, I think that you ought to recognize me for being who I am or who I was. But some people that was in their rightful place, they no, I don't really want you, around my house like that. I don't really want you around my daughter like that. And I'm looking like, ain't I dressed right, ain't I look right? Well, they saw the clown in me, and they was afraid of what they saw. But I thought they saw me. They said, no, I see a clown and a player. Stay away from my house, stay away from my daughter, stay away from everything that I'm about. And I had a hard time once, okay, and the only thing I found that I could hang around was my other clown friends, because they had the same clown suits that I had on. And you understand, I said, what is this going on? And then when I gave my life to God and I put my white wardrobe on, the clowns no longer came around. And I can't do that. You got on a suit, and even if I had on a t-shirt, but it's something about your t-shirt reminds me of a suit. And here I am, I still got my rainbow wig and my big shoes on, and just like a clown, just like I was. I got 25 people in my car. You know how you go to the circus and the clown always got 12 people get out of the car the same way. Everywhere I go, I want to see how many people I can take to the circus with me. I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about me. And I look back and I said, wow, really, God is a great God, because He's a redeemer. And I said, what the clown didn't destroy, the player did. So it's like, how do I escape? I'm a clown on this side, I'm a player on this side, and God said, I got a lane for you. You walk straight down this straight street. I'll let you pass through, I'll let you out. You'll come out from amongst them. But if you go anywhere, a foot over this way, you're in clown territory. You come over a foot this way, you're back to being a player. You got to walk straight for the rest of your life. And I look back, and we've had men's meeting about how it's not about us. And I look back and I say, you know what? That's what the clown in me did. I look to please that the clown want to please everybody, I want to entertain everybody. And I said, in the player, I wanted to please myself. And I said everything was about everything but pleasing God. I'm in it for to entertain people and to please myself. I spent my whole life like that, just idle play. What is this going on? What is this player? I gotta. You know how much it's doing to me to be up here in front of y'all to tell y'all I was a clown and a player, and that's what held me bound. That's God released me, but let me tell you something. The enemy did not want me to come from amongst that, because I wouldn't be here today to give my testimony. I wouldn't be here today to help somebody. I wouldn't be here last. I would still been a clown. Oh Lord. you know what? Each one of my vices, each one of those things was so expensive. I had to have a whole different character and a whole different wardrobe to put on my clown suit. I had to have a whole different vehicle for that. And then when I decided this day I want to be a player, I got to have a whole different outfit and a whole different wardrobe and a whole different car for that. So I wasted just all my entities, everything around me. I wasted to be who I was supposed to be on that day. Whatever part I was going to, I had to spin out for that. A clown don't drink what the player drink. A player don't wear what the clown player. So it's so much, and I was so, I call myself being so slick.